Hello guys, it's Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Centre, and today we're gonna charge this Google Pixel 3 and let's plug it in. Let's charge it. Uh-oh. So this Google Pixel 3 comes to us with a perfectly good screen, and this time the problem is with the charging port. So we're gonna replace it with a new one so that the smartphone can be used again. So there are a lot of implications when you have a faulty charging port. We have discussed this in our articles in our website, but one of those obvious things that you missed out if you have a broken charging port is that you can't charge your phone, or you have an erratic voltage input to your smartphone because the pins may be damaged, or the port itself is compromised by moisture, or you've dunked it on water, which can damage the batteries and other components inside your Google Pixel 3. So we will remove the back plate of this Google Pixel 3, and be careful. If you want to do this on your own, there's a connector for the NFC or wireless charging. No, this is a connector for the fingerprint scanner. This is for the NFC and the wireless charging. So we're gonna remove all the screws, but not all of it. We're just gonna focus on the bottom part with where you can find the charging port, obviously. So here in Sydney CBD Repair Centre, we also do these kinds of repairs. We are mostly known for our screen replacement and battery replacement, since those two components are the most requested service, and the screen is probably the most damaged part of a smartphone, and this is it. This is the charging port assembly, and we're gonna replace it with this one. It's a brand new one. It is a legit Google Pixel 3 replacement part, and we're just gonna try to install it. So aside from that, we also do battery replacement for smartwatches, Apple Watches and Samsung Gear watches. We also do iPhones. We also do ROG phones, which is very popular. We offer this service exclusively to people in Sydney. We also do mail-in repair orders. So if you are out of Sydney and you want to have your smartphone fixed, you can send it over to us and we'll fix it to you and ship it back to you for free. So right here, we're gonna install the main connector, which transmits the power to the battery, and this is directly attached to the connector with an adhesive on the flat cable. And we're gonna fast forward it to this part right here where we attach the antenna cables right here, and then the cover for this daughter board, or the part of this components here. And before we cover this up and install the other components, we're gonna test it if it charges, since that is our main goal. As you can see, you can attach the USB Type-C and you can see it charging. Before, you can't even push it in fully. Now you can push it in, and then the smartphone immediately recharges. So that is a successful replacement of the charging port, and we're gonna proceed now with testing, ensure that the speakers are still working. We're gonna put the other components, remaining components. So this is not as straightforward, but you can still give it a shot for DIYers out there who want to save up some money. But we recommend that you take your smartphone to a professional technician or a repair shop instead, just to ensure that the parts and the procedures observed in replacing your broken charging port is up to standards. So it's compatible with your smartphone, and the tools used to disassemble your smartphone is the recommended specs. We're gonna apply a fresh adhesives to the back plate since it's not gonna be attached with anything now. We do this because we have to ensure that the backplate will not come off after the repair, even after weeks. And here you can see we're gonna try to test it again, and it's still working. And this one is, we're just gonna clamp it in. These are clamps to let the adhesives that we apply to the backplate cure. So just an added extra service for those who are wondering how we perform this stuff. And as we perform other procedures, we keep on testing if it's still working. And then here's a freebie. We will attach a tempered glass just to make sure that the user doesn't break the screen in the future if they drop the smartphone. So this is just a freebie for our clients. So if you have problems like this, guys, if you have a problem with your iPhones with the lightning ports, if you have Android with this type of problem, you can go to Sydney CBD Repair Centre. You can reach us out on Facebook or message us through Google and our website. You can get a free quote and see if we have the parts that you need for the repairs. And don't hesitate to visit us in our shop. We are fully vaccinated and tested negative. So thanks for joining, guys. Cheers!